guys, welcome to Kirby's Epic Yarn. I'm the TheCleanLPGuy, and in this episode, we are going to Yin-Yarn. In the last episode, we completed the secret levels, and even though this is technically before those secret levels, I'm going to be doing this one after. Well, as you can see, the way I set it up. But anyways, here we go. And Yin-Yarn. Ooh, how do we defeat this guy? What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, wait. We've seen this guy before. So wait, what the heck? What the heck? Kirby scratching his head. I love that. He's like, what the heck? Okay, so you remember the tactic with this guy. Basically, they're the same. You just, you can get beads by just hitting this guy. With his stuff, of course. Or his fire, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call it. It's like fireballs of some kind. Anyways, but what you really want to do is you don't want to throw fireballs at him. You don't want to throw them at him, and then his tongue will come down, and you can grab his tongue, and then he'll unravel. So that's what you really want to do. But then, Yin-Yarn will come down, and he will, shoot these scissors. I think they're scissors. They're either scissors or snips. Whoa, and you want to make sure you don't get hit by the snips or scissors, whatever. Then, the next thing he will do is he will send these ones after you. What you really want to do is you want to make sure you can get through the dimensional door. Somehow I wasn't able to. I don't got that. I don't get it, but then I finally got through it. Okay, and then he'll do this beam, and you just want to go to the far end. He can't get it once it starts going all crazy. Okay, then he will do a wow, I keep forgetting how you pronounce his name. It's like Caperni or something like that. Anyways, basically, if you've seen the tactic for this before, you should know how to get rid of these little guys. Okay, then you have to find him, and then you gotta throw him at him, and somehow I miss. How do you miss? Sometimes the registration on which way the little yarn ball is thrown is disturbing or something. I don't know. Sometimes I get it all messed up or something. I don't know. Anyways, those things will come after you, and that thing will go off to the side. There you go. And then you have the four little blubbles, or little things coming out of the jars again. And then you just grab his little snout, his octopus snout, whatever, thingamajigger, and you can get beads from him. So that's cool. And then unfortunately, there's like a weird transition of trying to get in between submarine and car thing. He does a weird thing on this one where he has that thing go in the center there, and it doesn't exactly make much sense, but it's kind of hard to get with. Oh, but anyways, and then he'll shoot these, and all you have to do is go through the dimensional fabric door again on this side. Just watch out for the... Whoa, there we go. Once you get through it, you will raise that up, and then you will move on to the next phase where you've got these guys. And what you really want to do is, I didn't even know this until... Whoa! Those guys are pains, because they just chase you. They do explode. But what you really want to do is you actually want to throw the bad guys at Yin-Yarn. That's really what you want to do. That's the main goal of this. And, whoa, that's what you want to do. So, make sure you do that. Anyways, I throw one of these guys and it hits a lot of the bad guys, so that's how I figured it out. And then you want to come over and grab Yin-Yarn's button. He actually has a button like a lot of the other bad guys do. Watch out for this, because he will actually make the platforms disappear on you. And that's how I lost a lot of the beads for this, and Angie came up and saved me. And then he will give you these four dudes, which I really hate these guys, because they just follow you, and they explode after a while. But it actually worked out pretty well. Watch out for the waddle-dees, because I think they will actually bump you off the level. But if you throw it at him, those other guys will disappear. But unfortunately, you can't pick up the other ones, the other stuff, if you hit him and you don't collect it before you hit him with something. Or pull his button, I mean. Excuse me. Anyways, we got the last piece of yarn. Awesome. Yeah. Lovely dance. What? Whoa, they just got big. Okay, so if you haven't guessed by now, the two knitting sticks are actually yin and yarn. I don't know which one's which, but they are themselves yin and yarn. So what you get is you get this meta matrix, melon thing, and as soon as you hit Yin-Yarn, or the little bot thing that they created, once you hit him so that he'll spit out beads, you can basically just keep getting him. He will shoot these missiles up in the air for a self-defense tactic, so watch out for that, and then he'll shoot one straight at you, so watch out for that as well. It's really hard to try and get close to try and get beads, because he will hit you back, So you want to wait for this moment when he will do this before you try and start going at him. Watch out because he will shoot missiles at you, and then he'll do this fast spinning thing and try and shoot missiles at you then. Yeah, he's really complicated. Well, it's not that complicated, really. It's just kind of, it seems like it's complicated. Anyways, and then he'll shoot massive missiles at you again. But anyways, pretty soon here, he'll just shoot out a bunch of beads if you just start attacking him. Like right now, he starts exploding, and there's like beads everywhere, and Yin-Yarn are both just mesmerized in your awesomeness, and then they both like start hopping off. And then you can actually come off the screen. As you notice, I got the patch for the next level. And then there's Yin-Yarn. I think it's kind of funny how they actually make Prince Fluff kind of bounce off the screen and bounce back on when you don't have him as a second player. Anyways, you throw him off to the side, and they land in Patchland. I don't know how that's good for Patchland, but evidently they land in Patchland, and yeah. Yes, there we go. And then there's going to be a cutscene, so I'll be quiet for that as well.
With Yin-Yarn's spell broken, Dreamland returned to its state of peace and quiet. Well, I guess this is goodbye, Ed. It made Kirby sad to see his new friend leave. Buck up, Kirby. As long as you have this magic sock, you can visit me anytime. Till then, Fluff said as he returned to Patchland. And that's the story of how Kirby and Prince Fluff defeated Yin-Yarn the Sorcerer and restored peace to Dreamland.
Alright, that is the end of Kirby's Epic Yarn. Personally, I think this was a pretty good LP. I liked the game. I have to make a confession though, when I started this game out, I kind of didn't want to play it. It was more like I wanted to, but I didn't want to, because it was like, I knew you guys wanted to continue watching it. But, it was more like whenever it came to the recording time, it was always like, oh, I don't want to record. But then I'd get into the game, and it was like, you know what, I really did like it. And I think that's what's kind of fun about this game, is that you may not think you're going to like it, but I liked it. I mean, at least me. I mean, I know there's some people out there that don't enjoy Kirby games and games like Kirby, but for anybody that does enjoy Kirby games, I'd probably say try the game out. I don't know if you will like it, but I would just say try it out. It is a really good game. I'd have to go with, when I first saw this game, I kind of wanted to try it, because I just got into like video games, and Nintendo had come out with this, and I was like, you know what? I haven't played a Kirby game before. I played mostly just Mario games, and you know, I wanted to try this one out. And I was looking up all the stuff that they had, and they gave it like an 8 to a 9 out of 10 stars. So I was like, you know what? I'd probably have to agree with those guys on this game. I think it's a really good game. I haven't 100%ed it ever before, but you know, I'd really like to, and I think I will do extra videos of me doing the side levels. But it might be for a little, and it might not be for a little while yet. But I will try and get around to doing those. But really, I think this was all in all, it was a really fun LP. It was a really fun game. About the only thing I didn't like about it was that my capture card and my computer didn't want to work together, and I had a hard time with the glitches in my videos. But personally, I think it was only really bad for a few videos, and I don't know for sure, but I thought with my commentating it kind of helped to figure out what you were supposed to do. And personally, I think, if you overlook the fact that I couldn't really help anything with my capture card and my computer glitching like that, like they did, I think it was, you know, I think it was a pretty good game, and I think it was a pretty good LP, and I think it turned out way better than it could have. So, yeah, I think it's kind of funny they call it Good Feel. It's like, could they not get the rights for Feel Good? I don't get it. And then Hal Laboratory's picture is kind of confusing to me. A dachshund or dachshund with 3 eggs and a What the heck? And hey, I don't get it. That dog's confused. Anyways, and of course it is done by Nintendo. I think this is like one of the only games where they didn't have the name of the game during the credits, or like just before the credits started.
The next day, Kirby fell asleep in some shade. He dozed happily with wonderful dreams and held the reminder of a dear friend, even though it smelled a bit.
Yes, that is the conclusion, and thank you for playing. This is a picture of pretty much, I think it is all of the enemies, because I think they have all the bosses in here, and pretty much all the enemies in here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. One thing I did forget, so I kind of had to paste stuff in here, but they did do the bead total. Yeah, they give you a bead total. I thought that was interesting. But anyways, we found the Yin-Yarn magic, we found baseball bat patch, and we found some other magic, Dreamland music, and staff credits. But anyways, I think that's it. We've completed the flicks. So, we will actually be continuing on with Lego Indiana Jones, so I will see you guys when we do Lego Indiana Jones. See you guys then.